Hello to the chicos and to the chicas. We are going to do, ladies and gentlemanos, some viewer challenges for starters, because that's a fun thing to do. Let's just check if everything is alright. Yeah, we are online apparently. That's splendid. Oh, that's the dude. Okie dokes. Okay. I think we are it, folks. We should be good to go. So what we are going to do today, oh, there we go. There we go. That's talking, ladies and gentlemen. That is talking. Sorry, I will mute that. I will mute this, but I need to grab this link. So we are it, baby. We are it. So let's do these challenges, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do the challenges. Whilst we are waiting, I think I'm going to play some casual something whilst I'm waiting for the ladies and the gentlemen to join in. Okay, chat is up too. So, folks, please do challenge me to whatever you want. Probably casual would be best. I'm not phased by the time control at all. You chuck at me whatever you want. We can do bullet, we can go blitz. Let's not go much beyond 5-3 though, so that we have a chance. We give a chance to all the lovely dudes and the dudettes to play a game against me. So yeah. Challenge away, please. Challenge away. It is all about you, folks. Challenge away, or else I will have to play against Badur, and that would be very bad for me. Luckily, good to see so many streamers having a go at it. Oh wait, whilst I'm doing this, let's tweet us. Tweeting is good. Whilst I'm waiting for the challenges to come in, I will quickly do a tweet that we are online. Lichess, that's a good one. Forgot Lichess. Should do at Lichess, right? There we go. Alrighty. And the first challenge has come in by SleckQ. I don't know how to say that. SleckQXYZ. From Austria. Grüß Gott, Herr. Grüß Gott. Oopsie, that's not what I meant to do. I was meaning to figure out a little bit about this gentleman. Fabian. We are playing against the one and only Fabian. This is the Kasparov version of the Chigorin. Kasparov recommends this, or rather I saw him play this more frequently than the traditional takes. Actually, I'm talking garbage there, aren't I? I think I'm talking garbage. But anyway, so it's some kind of a transition into some kind of, what do you call it again? Chigorin, that's it. Chigorin. The Chigorino, baby! A6, wow, okay. Hello Julian Berman, how are you doing, buddy? Welcome back. It's good to see you, man. It is good to see you. It's also awesome to be online on the legendary Lichess stream website. We're chucking in stuff in the center. So now we are about to grab a pawn Z, right? Because d5 is hurting. Knight e4, I reckon queen d5. Trade. I may not even take with the knight. Yeah, let's go. Yep, this is it. This is it, baby. I want to take it with the horse, because then c7 is hurting, right? So knight he castles, f3, e6 is a sneaky move. Take, check. Nah, that's harmless. Okay, let's do this. Well, the perhaps pawn takes was more accurate now that I'm looking at it again. We'll see how we go. Expecting knight c5, and then maybe I can play e4 to shut this bishop out, so that no dirty checks are going to happen to me when e6 knight drops back. Yeah, that's what we expected. Actually, the check is still on, but that doesn't really bother us. What bothers me a little bit more is the... Nah, actually, let's just go here and trade. Bishop e7, bishop e2, and then king f2, yeah. Savage Pirate, how are you going? And Om Budweidin, how are you going too? Okay, he has a check here that is slightly frustrating that I need to be aware of. Actually, even after b4 he has takes. Although the check I can go up. Let's do this. Ilgi, how are you going, mate? I'm doing well, thank you. It's oh, Christmas. That's right, dude. It's crazy. Let's go crazy. It's Christmas. It's very difficult to put a Christmas hat on when you have got headphones on. It's a toughie. So we take that with the König. That's how you call a king in German, by the way. So we're going to respect our opponent like crazy. We're going to call the pieces in his language. König. Sturm d8. Oh no, was it Sturm? I think Sturm is the rook, right? Springer d7. Check out that language, boys. Let's drop the... Ooh, this is hanging. I'm still sleeping. I had to wake up very early this morning. Because I had some dramas around the household that needed to be sorted out, which is very painful, especially financially, so... Here we go again. I few extremely painful hundreds of dollars, and I've got hot water in the house again. First world problems. Are we? Ooh, wait a second. I thought that we were playing with increment, and I just realized that we're not. Okay, time to shush my face and speed up a little bit. Okay, we've got this. What? Oh wow, and I didn't take the rook. That's textbook chess there for you. Now Dutch is beyond me, dude. I can't even consider or comprehend the idea of Dutch. So don't do that to me, please. There is a very awesome StarCraft player. Actually, there are many awesome Dutch StarCraft players. One of them is called Uthermal, and he has got a very good stream. And on his stream, the subscribing music is actually a Dutch band playing Dutch music, and I really like that song, although I consider that type of music absolutely horrendous. The band is called the Party Gang, and there is a song called Hilama de la Côte or something like that, and it's such a catchy thing. Oh my god, you hear that and you just go like, Dutch is my favorite forever. John Ken, I'm well, thank you very much, kind sir. I am very well, thank you. This is a juicy square for our horse. That is a free pawn that I didn't take because I'm very busy. Party squad! That's the song. Except I can't sing to save my life. Thank you, John Ken. That's very kind to say, sir. Yeah, hoping to keep up the good spirits, you know. There's very little skin on show, so I have to compensate for the entertainment with being cheery and having the positive vibes, you know. Oh, there you go. Budewin. I don't even know how to say that. He knows what song I'm talking about. Nah, sorry. Let's not waste each other's... Okay, take back, whatever. Here you go. He's mean, he's attacking my rook. Good musicos. I enjoy this musicos. This is an ultimate example of how not to self-pin yourself. But admittedly, I have an agenda there. I should have actually already played g5 check, because if king here, then check here. But he's doing my job for me now. So now the idea is that if he takes, I have check, and then the rooks are hanging. And actually he's losing the rook by 4th, because king here, rook check, rook check. Why does he keep on offering draws? Like, it's so annoying. Baudouin. Oh, he has got a fairly busy Lichess account going on there. Dude, I don't even know what I'm trying to do, so I'm just happy to be here, moving chess pieces, spreading the love, the Christmas spirit. There's a big difference between me taking that and him taking this, and the difference is that me taking this did not create any weaknesses in the dark squares in my camp, but his camp has a fair bit of weak white squares, and this diagonal in particular. So the two trades were by no means the same. Santa Chandra! Frank, how are you going, mate? Da Santa Chandra. Indeed, da Santa da Chandra. It's gonna pin me. Because I know how these people's minds work. Oh, bugger. I don't know how their minds work. Come at me, bro. I don't know where this is going, really. I think, Frank, you used to be watching me. Your name rings a bell. Is that right? Now he's gonna play bishop g5. Told ya! I read them like a book, baby. I read them like a book. Yeah, I knew. It's quite funny that he thinks that he's attacking me, but actually the exact opposite is the case. It's his king that is very much exposed, and in fact after takes, bishop takes, he's losing a piece because that is on and that is on due to the pin. So he's already experiencing... Thank you, sir. Thank you, Refrank. When we go over to my channel, I will put in some commands for you that you can check out my YouTube and my chessable course and all that jazz. Okay, let's take this dude. Let's get out of the Pinarino. Yeah, for the time being, I will not advertise myself too hardcore. But in about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours rather, we will go over to my channel and then I'm going to start obnoxiously push my own agenda. I was chess. How are you going, sir? Merry Christmas, by the way, lovely folks, to all of you. Oh, Eric is online. Wow. He's testing his new stream setup. Ilji, dude, this stream is about you. If you want to play, all you need to do is to challenge me to a game of chess and I will play with you. That's what I'm here for. That's my job description for the next 2 hours. You challenge me, I play you. Oh, thank you, Refrank. Thank you, sir. New one is coming soon. I'm working on it right now. It's going to be about king safety. And his king is not safe. And it's also about development. Look at my pieces beautifully coming into the fray. I might even go bishop f3 next, trying to turn the heat. There you go, he's trying to get out of that pin, but now I feel knight d5, knight c3 is going to bite him very hard. This is looking like the beginning of the end. Yeah, that's an expression, I suppose. So tell me, folks, what are you going to do for Christmas other than playing chess? Now I'm going to take that and open up this e-file. What's the average rating on this stream? I don't know if I understand that question, sir. Can you please specify what you mean? My opponent's average rating, or the viewer rating, or what are we talking here? It's going to be king here and then mate here. GG, sir. Good game. I don't know if I'm meant to go from bottom to top or top to bottom. Sorry, I have to abort this. UG, I can't play against question mark ratings. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, LG. But I was strongly advised to Yes, to play against people who do not have question mark ratings. Thank you, Budevain. Bishop takes on. Yeah, bishop takes c6 was bad. You should be very careful giving up a fianchetto bishop like that. I feel very bad now about declining Ilgi's challenge. Wow, this is actually hardcore theory. Like, this is meant to be one of the best responses against what I'm doing. Not random, rated ones. But yes, you need to play a few games so that the question mark disappears from your account. But you know what, because of it's Christmas and we are here to popularize chess, if you challenge me again, I will accept it. Yeah, it's too many games to play now, like just for the sake of playing me. So challenge me back again and I will accept the challenge. Is it worth going bishop d6 just for the sake of a cheap trick? Bishop takes, queen takes, and then 94. If you play h3, 94 takes, 93. I have nothing there. Let's go here. Yes, because it's a new account, and so the system doesn't know your rating because they can't determine that from the number of games you have played because they are so low, which is why. No, it's okay, mate. Challenge me. I will accept it. Don't worry about it. Do not worry. I'm a bit worried about. Oh, I just actually blundered into it. Take, knight b5, queen b8, bishop takes, queen d7 wins for white. Max Wang is killing me with his 1200. Okay, he missed it. Oh, New Zealand, he's a Kiwi dude. Cool beans. Cool beans. Ultra Bullet, are you kidding me? I'm not seeing any Ultra Bullet challenges, but there are so many challenges in I can't see them anyway, so yeah. We'll see. That was a good move too. This kid is good. This kid is good. Maybe a5 was legit? Wow. This dude is playing so well for a 1200, that's unreal. Crow of Odin, I think that it doesn't matter what your actual rating is or your knowledge level is. One of the best way of learning is to play games and then going through your own games and analyzing the mistakes you make. It is, I think, one of the most important ways to learn chess. Of course, you do need to read books and learn and study, but there needs to be a healthy balance between playing and learning. That is what I think. Take rook here. That is too soon to harvest. Instead we are increasing the pressure, we are adding more threats instead of cashing in on one. No, don't worry about faster games, that's a total waste of time. In your case at least. Because you have got hardly any opening knowledge, so you can't practice that. And so on. No, so play at least 10-minute games, but potentially, yeah, the longer the better. The longer the better. Hi, fair play. How are you going, bud? You're welcome, Crow of Odin. You are welcome. He should be coming here in order to attempt a trade into an opposite colored bishop ending, which would be his only chance to save this game. But that is seemingly not happening. I am all good, thank you, sir. All things considered. So we are just torturing him now into complete submission. I'm going to trap his knight actually if he doesn't care. Like, you check how the king traps the knight. Yeah, that's it, look at that. All squares are covered. G to the G is the GG. G to the G is the GG. And now we're just having a pawn rolling in. He's very keen on playing it out. Okay, so now we've got mate into Checkerino. Checkmaterino. Good game. Magnus chess. How is Magnus playing chess? Let's check this out. Magnus chess seems to be offline a little bit. Are you here, Magnus chess? Magnus chess is not here with us today. Okay, abort. Mission. Can someone please tell me if the new challenge is coming from the top or from the bottom? I never knew that. I would like to know that. Can please someone confirm or deny which way the challenges are coming in? Oh, Andy the man, that sucks, man. That sucks. This is a bit scary, this attack. I'm not gonna lie. So he g5, knight back g4, knight e5, queen g5, and we are dying out here a little bit. So let me get out of the way right away. And maybe we'll kick this horse up with f3. Right, okay. So the oldest ones are on the top. Well, I think it makes sense to follow that order then, right? Because otherwise I'm making people wait a lot for no reason. But I will go with whatever you say, no joke, I'm easy. It's just that it makes sense to me to go with that order then. Ooh, that would be bad to blunder this. So e4 take. Hang on, e4 take, knight takes, bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Leaves us without the white squared bishop, but it seems to crack the position open when he's still underdeveloped. It may backfire on me if this diagonal ever opens up. So we'll see. We will see. Oh, this is a common trap that a lot of people fall into, and now I'm one of them. So am I surviving this or am I gonna die to some corridor mate here? So if I go here, queen f7. I take, rook takes, king takes, bishop here, g4. That is looking fairly scary. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, that is looking scary. Okay, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't play this. Maybe f4 is very annoying now. Yeah, actually f4 is annoying. Maybe I needed to play king h1. I'm misplaying this game very badly. Micey Creek, I'm very sorry if I disappoint you with my looks. But this is what it is, sir. Oh, ma'am. This is what it is. Yeah, I didn't quite expect this move, although I believe I understand it. So he wants this. I want to go b4, take, knight takes. Ooh, that would be an amazingly beautiful way to lose, because then bishop c5, check king here, and knight takes g3, and I'm dead. Wow. Do I need to play a3, b4 here just to survive this nonsense? Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I feel like there is a lot of handsomeness going on here. Okay, do I have b4 still? That would be sexy. Takes, rook takes, bishop takes, rook in. Oh baby, that looks like a chess move. I am proud of this. Maybe it's utter garbage, but it seems to exploit this wayward rook, and it also seems to grab the initiative for me, which is two things I really like: the initiative and the initiative. I was always good at maths. Sorry guys, I need to check something, but we're all good now. Okay, so in we go, and now f5 is bleeding out because he needs to defend the bishop, and when he does that we take, and then f5 is dropping. Actually after takes, queen takes, bishop is not defendable. Wow, this b4 I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of this b4 thing, guys. That was pretty cool. I don't want to praise myself, but that was cool. Cool-ish. Bishop e1. So do I tuck? He then tucks. So I can just tuck this, right? I don't actually. I do not understand the purpose of this move, because Saccharino here doesn't seem to cut it. Oh, I missed the queen h5, but yeah, with a bishop on g2 you can never get mated here, so that's just a very sad fact of life, that when there's a bishop here it's one check only and that's it. And in fact I may score a very sexy checkmate here. Yes, king here, knight e7, king back, and rook g8. Not bad, I will show you this. Would have been pretty nice. So king up, check, double check, king goes back, and then it's mate here. Yeah, I reckon b4 was a pretty cool move. Shingon. Shingon. Sexy Santa mode. That's it, baby. That's what we are going to call my stream when we raid ourselves. How can you see all those mates? Well, sir, lots of practice. Lots of practice. I was about to say that that's my job, but first and foremost it wouldn't have been true, because unfortunately this is not my job, although I would like to make it, but it's not. But secondly, it's because of... Hi guys, I have a request. Can you please rate my film, please? I'm afraid not, sir. Hate to poop on your party. What's my job? Well, I tend to keep more than one piece of metal in the fire, or whatever the correct expression is there, but by day I am a classroom teacher, and by night I am a chess coach and content creator. Although, yeah, content creating is a very rocky road, let's put it this way. Chess content creating is a rocky road. I don't have a subject, sir, because we are talking here about primary schools, so the subject is the child. Yes, I do, Andy the man, I do. I put out a lot of content for someone who has a day job and a family. Study hardly any. I do not study chess, really. Other than when I'm working with my students, I'm restudying things, but I mean, it's really just the odd minutes when I grab a chess book and read in the quietest room of the house, if you know what I mean. That's pretty much my only time when I dedicate some time to my own chess. E5 is usually a very good move in this position, because when the queen takes bishop f4 almost traps the queen, but now he's not castled, so we can safely take this. No, I used to study chess, sir, but no longer. Sorry, perhaps my answer was misleading there. I used to study a lot of chess, an awful lot of chess in fact, but not anymore. Yes, I do play tennis, so that's my #1 hobby. I do play a lot of chess. Tennis, sorry. Chess too, but tennis. Tennis is the name of the game for sure. This is becoming a bit of a pressing issue for him. Knight c6 will come to add a bit more love to this. Okay, he's bringing on the dirty now, so I will come back from here because I don't like being exposed to that thing. Yeah, it's quite interesting that a lot of international masters play tennis. I know about Mark Esserman, Eric Rosen and myself are the ones that I most notably know of. Ah, yeah, the sweater gave it away. Yes, head is definitely there. Oh, look, I am, when it comes to favorite tennis player, I like to say that I'm a bit of a Roger fan, but unlike everybody, or not everybody, but the vast majority of people about this topic, I do like the other guys too a lot. Like, I think that Rafa is such a bloody legend that you can't not like that dude. Like I said, if I had to pick one, it's Roger, but I don't understand any Roger fans who just hate on Rafa. It's like, come on man, the guy is a bloody hero in every possible way. So yeah, a bit of a Roger fan because I like class, I like people who are awesome on and off the court. He's an absolute legend, gentleman. The Mozart of tennis, really. Are there any IMs that can leave off of chess? I don't know, man. I'm not one of them. I don't leave off of chess. I just explained it to you a second ago that I don't make a living out of chess. Some do. I do know that some IMs make a living out of chess. I mean, Levi Rosman is a very good example. His YouTube channel is insanely popular. So there is that for you, and his stream is very, very popular too. And there are a few others. I'm a teacher. I'm pretty sure I just said that like 2 minutes ago, by the way, but maybe you were not here. Yeah, making a living out of chess is very difficult for some and very easy for others. And definitely the most recent boom in chess caused by the Queen's Gambit has helped us a lot. Yeah, no, sorry, Micey Creek. It was just asked a couple of seconds ago and I probably snapped a bit quicker than I should have. How do you like the Hanging Pawns channel? Its coverage and opening looks really comprehensive. I have never heard of that channel. I will be honest with you. So I will have a quick look. Okay, well this channel is a million times larger than mine. So I can't afford not knowing about this. But this is another testament to the fact that you don't have to be a good player to be extremely popular on social media. Like this guy is 1900, but the world's largest YouTube channel is done by Agat Mater, who is also not an international master even. So you don't have to be good at chess to be making it extremely well. Oh, sorry. Doing extremely well out of it. That's the biggest lesson of the 21st century. Yes, COVID definitely did give a boost to chess in a somewhat unfortunate and yet fruitful way. So now I'm threatening to take lots of things. Yeah, I will check the channel out later, I'm curious. Yeah, we will be able to walk out of this mate without too many dramas. Well, now he's not even gonna get to set up the mate threat. So we're coming in from here or from here. And because of his desperate to do that, we'll shut it down in a very rude fashion, so that yeah, he loses hope. It's a good thing in general in chess to just absolutely butcher your opponent's plans. Usually, especially in a winning position, that carries such a psychological effect that it literally puts you on the brinks of winning. Almost by default. If kangaroos could play chess, what opening do you think they... I reckon that they would play the Alekhine, because there is a lot of jumping in there against e4. And there's white. I don't know about the white one, I will have to think about it. But one thing for sure is that kangaroos would make amazing chess players, because kangaroos can't move backwards. So there is a fun fact for you about kangaroos. They can't move backwards. Crow of Odin, as long as you stir away from the London as quickly as you possibly can, you are on the right path. Avoid the London like it was plague, is my best piece of advice. Go on to my YouTube channel and you will find out the why. I express my opinion about the London about 700 times, but I will repeat it now because yes, this is the official Lichess channel. What's wrong with moving backwards? Well, chess is a violent, brutal sport, sir, where going forward and being aggressive is rewarded, and going backwards and being timid is punished. I think that covers the why not to go backwards. One of the number one things that I teach my students, and I even now feel that I don't teach it effectively enough, is the rule of never go backwards. So, back to the London. The London is a system that is designed to teach you to avoid openings. That's terrible. It allows you to play a very safe structure at the expense of entirely giving up on fighting for the center. That's absolutely destroying your chess understanding at the very core. 3, it allows you to play the same structure all over again, which means that you are learning one stupid system instead of learning how to play chess. 4, it doesn't have the slightest chance to give you any advantage in any openings at all. 5, it's designed for you to survive instead of it's designed for you to actually fight and win. That will cover it alright. Oh, so I hope. Thank you, GT577TB. Flagmaster, I mean, yeah, basically, for the record, I would like to state that I was asked. Like, usually I go on to the London bashing without being provoked into it, but this time, to my defense, I have been provoked, or rather asked. Actually, this is a bit annoying, so let's shut it down. Yeah, I think, Andy the Man, that's not a bad idea. If you could clip that, that would be pretty splendid. I would appreciate that, thank you. I think this pawn is hanging. Ooh, can I take and then upper Reno and then upper Reno? That's pretty sexy actually, and as you know, I like sexy stuff. So one more time, take d6, knight c6, d7, rook here. Actually, bishop b4. Oh no, the knight d8. Yeah, okay. I don't want to go totally crazy. Top 3 or top 5 tips for coaches. I just read another question from Micey Creek. No, we don't have time for it. Sorry, buddy. Hey, Banana King, how are you going? Okay, so let me answer Flagmaster Nemec first. Top 3 or 5 tips to coaches. That needs thinking. One would be to be always very, very honest with your students. That's, I think, number 1. And a lot of people fail there, not because of they are dishonest, but because of they are afraid to be honest to the level where it may hurt for the sake of learning. I may overdo it. I'm guilty of that, but I think nonetheless brutal honesty goes a very, very long way about learning, especially when it comes to grown-up students who don't really have the time to invest into a lot of learning, more in terms of time than money, and therefore it's very important that you deliver your messages very clearly so that mistakes do not get repeated. So honesty for 1. 2, integrity. I do think that you should... Oh, no, I didn't mean that. No, none of that. That you should only teach stuff that you feel comfortable with, where you stand your ground, where you know what you're doing. So honesty, integrity are two things that sound like empty phrases, but they mean a lot in terms of chess. What I mean you don't have time for is that when I was a kid, when I was playing chess and I wanted to grow up as a chess player, I had 4 hours of coaching a day, and then I went home and then I continued doing chess. Most grown-up amateurs don't have time like that because they have a day job, they have a family, they have lives to live, so there is no time there to just be and enjoy chess and just be careless about it and spend as much time as you like. So if you keep on putting the dog ears out and I tell you that, yeah, that was actually okay, not necessarily in this structure, but you know it could work somewhere else, then you are not going to learn your lesson. And if I told you that 20 times, then you would understand that, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. But in that case, it only works if I tell you 20 times. If I tell you that that move was a total garbage and you should never ever do that in your life unless it's really a life-saving move, then you get the message. Thank you for the clip. That is another one, and then let's go on to third. I think it's important that you need to know your students. I think it's important that you know your students. So I have knocked back about 100 coaching requests in the past year, at least. And I'm not bragging here, I'm stating you real cold facts. At least 100 coaching inquiries, because I do not have time to take more students on than what I do now. Obviously there are always slots freeing up, people doing other things, whatnot, but in general I tend to keep my number of students to a steady same, because it allows me to dedicate time even outside of our coaching sessions to them. It allows me to spend a little bit more time even though our coaching is meant to run for an hour, because this way I can understand them as humans and chess players better, and I feel I can attend to their needs much better. C4 would be not good. Sorry, I need to think now. I was talking too much and I lost the thread of this game a little bit. D5, knight D5. C4. I like this pawn sack, it's quite creative. Let's do this. And now I'm going to go back to a question above, because that was a very interesting one. Mice Creek said, so what are your feelings about GM Hambleton reaching his third and final GM norm in Reykjavik Open 2018, overperforming with 1.5 points, playing the London exclusively as white? There are a lot of things I can say about this. One thing is that Aman Hambleton is not a beginner who is starting out with chess. He knows what he is doing. He knows 100% well what he can expect from the London and what he can't. And he was more than willing to take that risk, if you will, of playing positions that give him nothing to speak of in terms of advantage, but it gave him comfort to play a position that he felt familiar with. Secondly, I don't quite think that he exclusively played the London. I have a very firm recollection that Aman scored his last GM norm by an absolutely glorious win against Grandmaster Bologan, who is, by the way, easily an absolute top tier GM, and that win was just a next level victory altogether. But I could be wrong. But I remember seeing that game and I was rather impressed by it, in fact. So I'm not quite sure. I don't want to get my facts wrong. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm busy now because I'm playing a tough game. Yeah, I'm right. So he did do it against... hello Bernie Beinhauer and hello Taxiner, hello KB Hargava, hello everyone I missed. I think the amateur's mind is a little bit better, but in general I do think that Silman's books are pure gold. I do like the guy a lot. I mean, you could bring up, for argument's sake, a lot of other players. Carlsen plays the London quite a bit. Kamsky plays the London a fair bit. But again, they're not people who are learning chess. They are people who know chess. And that is a super important distinction to be made. Can I go here c4 and take this? I mean, I'm pretty sure he missed that for the record. The pawn in c4 is a bit pesky, but I feel like it should work out for me. What? Don't I have just this now? This falls? Sorry guys, let me finish this game and then I will come back to... Oh no, we are playing with increment. He called out the classical French is not good for a beginner in his video about openings. I agree. The classical French is another opening that I would heavily avoid as a beginner. He might have still that move, funnily. Okay, that's another mysterious move because can't I just take this? Okay, hello Tengro, how are you going? And now we just start rolling in, right? Now we actually put the knight on d4, that's a total pest. Because that means there is no doubling on the second for him. And I'm just going to roll in. Yeah, the Ruy Lopez is a very solid choice. The Ruy Lopez is a very that was a very bad move too, by the way. That bishop is now dead. He needed to go back this way. Oh bugger! Someone just deleted a message where someone called me a moron. That is juicy. That is some next level stuff there, folks. I haven't got that one yet. Good game, sir. GG NRS 020. I don't understand the main factors in the leap from IM to Super GM. Well, there's a giant leap between IM to GM, and there is a lot of factors at play there that you need to take into consideration, but I would say that the main difference between the two would be depth of opening knowledge and calculating ability and understanding of chess in general. Here goes up another level altogether. Oh, the poor thing totally misunderstood this. He thinks it's a Sveshnikov, but it's not. I haven't played e5 yet. So another question, we know your students rock from your YouTube series. What do you think can an average player improve in the same time frame with a capable coach spending same time the player would invest without a coach? It's impossible to tell. No, I don't have any GM norms. It's impossible to tell because there are some people who are very effective learners by themselves, and there are people who learn very well by being able to understand advice and put it into practice. And in fact, I think the best type of student, funnily enough, is a hybrid of the both. So someone who is able to learn by himself, but also very capable to pick up things from what they hear and see. Hard to tell, but I do believe that early on it's very important to have proper guidance and good coaching available, because that can eliminate a lot of bad things early on, like the London, for example. And so you are set on the correct path early on. It's very important. And this is where chess principles kick in, which is why I decided, by the way, to make a Chessable course about chess principles, because I receive or a lot of students come to me with rating levels of 2000 and higher, and they essentially have no ideas about chess principles at all. Quite amazingly. Or they, more commonly, they do think that they do, but their play doesn't reflect it, or not well enough. Maybe this is garbage, I don't know. I'm playing very passively considering I'm 2 pieces up. I don't like that. What are the principles you're talking about? Development, control the center, understanding dynamics in chess. E.g., a lot of people don't understand how to balance material versus dynamism outside the scope of, oh, this is a cool gambit, I will play it. King safety, these basic things. If you go through any random game of 1900 to 2000 players on Lichess, which is a very good platform to measure this, you will find that most players' game breaks down on the absolute basics. And most people are very unwilling to admit to that, because it sounds a little bit humiliating. And it sounds childish, which I guess is a bit redundant, because they are, yeah, the same. Thank you, Flagmaster Nemec, for joining in there. That's exactly what I meant. Okay, let's go back. I don't know, I hate going back, right? Yeah, not going back. That's it. I'm telling you not to go back, so I can't go back. We'll just go back here because I want to somehow get onto this diagonal. Yes, unfortunately those principles are not present, and that is because when people learn chess by themselves and without appropriate guidance, then they read these things and they go, oh yeah, that's the stuff for kids. No, you look at the games of Carlsen, Hikaru, whoever, and you will find that fundamentally those games are actually based and built around these principles. KB Hargava 22, thank you for approving my theories. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I've been teaching grown-ups for 10 plus years. I know what I'm talking about, at least a little bit. Actually, why did I not come here and trade dudes? I'm playing this game so terribly. I can't actually physically talk and think about meaningful things and play chess at the same time. I'm so bad at this. I found it out already ages ago that commentating on chess and playing well at the same time is hard. I'm asking meaningful questions, answering meaningful questions now, and look at it, I'm blundering stuff every step of the way. But now I think we have got a mate threat. I don't know if I missed any questions in the chat, please repeat it. I find it a little bit difficult to keep up with the chat now. I'm not used to such crowds like the ones we are having now. But I'm actually very much enjoying myself answering these questions. I'll scroll back up. Yeah, that's a very fair question by Flagmaster Nemach. Opening knowledge and miscalculations are two absolutely unrelated things. No, I'm going from top to bottom. What's your username, buddy? I don't see it. Yeah, okay, I got it. Both for Andras, you know it. You are playing Sicilian. E4, E5 is also good. Mice Creek, that's not a question of preference. It's like asking someone if I don't even know how to put this to you. Like 2 plus 2 is 5 or 6. Which one do you think is closer? It's like, well, which one do you think is right? It's a fact. 2 rooks outweigh queens. That's our starting point. And then there are exceptions to the rule, like always, because otherwise chess would be an easy game. So check, 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 rook up. I could go take, but I don't have enough to win with there. Take, take, check, rook up, queen e4 back is not good enough. Okay, let's bring up the rook into the game. Thank you once again, Flagmaster Nemach, for answering that question. You are spot on again, as always. It seems to me that Mice Creek, you have got a few facts a little bit misaligned or wrong. Am I a snooker fan? Man, all I know about snooker, and I don't know if I should be proud of this or ashamed, is Ronnie Sullivan. So ask me what I know about snooker and my answer will be Ronnie O'Sullivan. That's all I know. Does that mean that I'm embarrassingly dumb? Or does it mean that I know what's worth knowing? Let's bring the rook in. But where? We'll go here. I don't know why. Andy Thiemann, that is a question like asking how to improve your running without running. Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Absolutely not gonna happen. Scarface, play e4, e5. That's it. Life doesn't get easier than that. Against e4 and against d4, play classical Slav. And you're done. Yeah, tactics can only be improved upon by practicing tactics. And when you say that you don't like it, I mean, that's meant to be the best fun in chess, man. Like, if you don't like that, what is it you do like about chess? Caro-Kann is borderline. I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. It's very stale, it's very boring and passive. It's not a appetizing opening to get engaged with. This is a nice pattern, guys. If you have got the 2 bishops on top of the king like that, then the mate on the back rank is always inevitable. Yeah, don't necessarily... Puzzle is the only... Oh, no, I was kidding. Puzzle is the only form of practice that I don't think that online platforms have perfected yet. Don't forget about King's Indian attack. That's the same story as play all kinds defense. Oh, that's hilarious. Now the King's Indian attack bleeds out on the same problems as the London. What attacks do I recommend? Man, attack in chess. That's the recommended attack is attack. Attack when the position is right for it. Just because if an opening is called attack, it means nothing, mate. This is another thing that I talk about in one of my chessable courses, is that people think if an opening is called a gambit, then they are going to attack like there was no tomorrow. Where actually it's not the case at all. Not at all. For starters, because a lot of people know how to avoid gambits, so they are not going to let you play what you want. Or 2, if they choose to enter it, they are only doing it because they know how to get positions in it where your attack doesn't exist. The Torre attack is one of the most boring openings that you can think of, followed right after the London, and it's called an attack. The Sicilian defense doesn't have attack in its name and has got the most amazing games ever played in chess history, and by the largest number of games, so much that it doesn't even come close to the second, and yet it doesn't have attack in it. KB Hargava, I have made a YouTube video about book recommendations, please check it out. In the Queen's Gambit series, the actual representation of chess, for the most part it was decent. For the most part it was decent. They needed to make it consumable for the larger crowds who don't understand chess. And that was the reason, I think, why they did nonsense like people constantly talking to each other during games. The general level of noise in tournament halls is just not acceptable, the way how it was presented. There were a few little things like this that are mildly inaccurate in the series, but overall I think that Queen's Gambit has done a huge service to chess in general, and us, in order to, you know, promote our game even more and yeah, just get even more out of this amazing boom that is currently going on in the world, chess-wise. What wide openings do I recommend? Like, okay, that needs to be broken up into whether you want to be a d4 or an e4 player, but either way, main lines only. Mainline openings. It's not semantics at all, by the way, so that's important that you understand that it's not the semantics there. It's actually misleading jargon and terminology. Play e4, but play proper openings. Play Rui Lopez, play open Sicilian. Engage openings instead of avoiding them. We're going to try to exploit this queen a little bit exposed here. Okay, I don't want a knight in here, so we're going to play this ugly f6 move. And then we'll build it up from there. Positional principles are hard to tackle. Very hard to tackle. But I will definitely think about what I could do in that department. No, not necessarily by algebra. The Scotch is alright. What I meant by main line is that, for example, if you decide to play the Ruy Lopez, then you don't play the exchange Ruy Lopez. That would be a good argument. Adams attack or English attack against the knight of... What the heck is Adams attack? Hey Logat, how are you going? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm following that Adams attack, but I would play... English attack is very good. The English is very good, as is the Bishop G5 main line. That was a bad move because now he has got some issues in the absence of his dark squared bishop, or so I thought, but maybe it was a good move and I'm being a noob. Oh, bringing on the sexy so early on. Wow, this dude is good. Hello everyone from Morocco, how are you going? Books. Hadrosaurus, books. Puzzle books are the only book genre where you can hardly ever go wrong, because all you are after is a quadragazillion examples. And every man and his dog who has ever written a puzzle book could collect puzzles. That's not hard work. So it's very difficult, in fact I can't really think of one, to write a bad puzzle book. How often are you recognized as a streamer? I'm not really a streamer in a way how many others are who make a living out of it. I do stream now because my school is on school holidays, so I can afford some time to dedicate to this. Which really sucks, because if I would do it full time, but I can't. And yes, my students have found my previous YouTube channel. They have found the current one too, but we missed this. But the previous YouTube channel had some juicy content on it in terms of language, which actually caused a fair bit of trouble for me, because my employer wasn't exactly excited about that. The way I ended up in Australia was basically a very... I don't even know what to call that story. I had a very boring... Oh no, actually I had a fascinating job in Hungary with very little prospects for a good life in terms of salary and whatnot. And so I had an opportunity to come out as a chess coach, and I thought I would give it a go. And then I did. And so I kept on renewing my 2 years working visa until the immigration told me that unless I decide to settle, they will eventually disallow me to come back. And so I settled down, but then I needed to look for something more lucrative than the chess gig. And so I pursued my learned profession, which is education, and kept chess on the side. Now I missed a lot of questions here. No, Lichess is not Spanish, it's French. The main dude behind Lichess is a dude called Thibault Duplessis. I don't know how to pronounce that in French. Duplessis? I don't know. Who is a bloody genius and a legend. So that's the background on Lichess. Other than my students who regularly come across, as in my school students, I don't really have fancy stories about people recognizing me. My students regularly do come across my YouTube channel and comment on it. How? Yeah, okay, so I answered that. Yes, I'm in Australia right now. I am teaching children. Which sounds stupid, but since I'm a primary school teacher, you teach everything there. Oh, come on, we need to go. We need to go. I have left a few comments on your YouTube channel. Good, I usually do respond to YouTube comments. But sometimes it takes me a while to get to that. Max is asking me in Hungarian if I'm teaching in Hungarian, to which the answer is no. I am teaching in Australia where I live. No, it's not part of the curriculum, but most schools have got a lunchtime chess club, which is what I used to do before I started teaching. Thank you, Bernie. I appreciate you saying that. I do think that my YouTube channel has a lot of very good content that doesn't get any love at all, compared to the big YouTubers at least. Which is why I try to put my face out here more often through streams and whatnot. Because I would like my YouTube channel to become a big one. Botmy Ping, how are you going, sir? Yeah, I'm a chess coach, so you can safely say that I do. Ooh, that's opening up some sexies for us. So now I've got Checkerino. The king can't go there because mate. So king here. We have a problem with knight f7, and that is that this bishop can always move away with a discovered check. So let's just get out of there first, and now this is becoming real serious. Yeah, the Nodai Classics is a series that is bleeding up very badly. Okay, so now check here, knight f7, king f7, queen check, king back. Rook g1 is, for all intents and purposes, is a near unstoppable mate. He has knight h5 there, but that's as good as it gets. Okay, let's go. Switch PR, when you say you do need to put more content out there than that, dude, my whole entire YouTube channel is full of content exactly like that. Exactly like that. So if you go to my YouTube channel, you will not find anything else but content like my Chessable course, which obviously was geared towards things that I consider very, very important, and I do think that those courses can give you an extreme amount of value. Three Wheel, how are you going? Link to my YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm allowed to put links in here now because I'm not on my own channel. Type into YouTube chess coach Andras. And you will find me. Was there some Queen Saccharino there in that line after knight h5? I don't know, man. I may have missed it. I need to watch out for bishop moves and then rook c8 traps. Yeah, don't do links, please. I appreciate the kindness, but I expected that. The bot eats the links. Actually, ironically, I could take this now. As much as I hate the move, because that denies rook c8. But ironically, then he has queen d7. And if I take this, he has rook c8 still hurting me there a bit. Oh, okay, time is ticking away, so we'll engage with this. Oh, someone I think may have subbed to my channel, because I heard the notification, but that goes to my channel. So thank you for that. Car Mongoose is also following me. Know that I'm going to raid my own channel in about half an hour, so we'll go from here to there. Actually, Queen B1 was safe. Because after Bishop takes B2, I had King C2 and neither Rooks had checks left. Eric is online. Is he online? Oh yes, he's online, yes. That's bad news actually, because that means fewer viewers for us, but Eric is a legend, so I'm very happy. Thank you, Ram, for the game. Yes, Messi's record is just insanity. Yeah, why not some Trump? I just wanted to do something different. Why not coconut? I need some drink, guys. Can you shout me a drink? My drink ran out. So now h6 is his only way to avoid the loss of the piece on the pin, which is a stock standard motif, and if bishop back, then g5. MMX, can you please keep the chat to English? It's rock music, not my choice, but unfortunately Twitch is nasty and they don't allow copyrighted music, so I'm listening to non-copyright stuff at the moment. He's doing a great job for Lichess and chess in general, so we can do him a favor as well, right? I don't know what you're talking about, whether that was me or Eric, but either way. Oh yes, I managed to find rock music at least. Although this current song is garbage, so let's move away. Yeah, not an opening I would recommend to a beginner either, but we are having fun now. Hello, Pablo! I would say that Magnus is clearly better than the rest of the crew, yes. Classic rock, really. Like, anything that is classic rock is fine by me. No, actually, Botman Ping, I don't necessarily agree with you. Last time we got a stream of songs, like 6 or 7 songs back to back, where people kept on asking, wow, this is good, what are you playing? So it depends, I suppose, on a variety of things. Andy Man, where are you from, bro? Andy Man is from Canada. Cheers and shout out to the Canadian viewers. So now we are going to reroute this knight to the king side, because that's where we want to abuse our beloved opponent. h4, knight g5, that's the target. Dragon Force is one of my favorite. Hi Herbert, by the way. Yeah, I don't understand Flagmaster Nemec how that happens, because I was told multiple times to be extremely careful. Yes, I mean, on that note, just because you're talking about this, we'll sneak in a song now. And I'm going to actually sneak in a song that is a recent addition to my to my playlist and I really like it. So tell me what you think about this one. If you are a gamer, you should recognize it from a computer game. It's maybe a little bit too quiet. We talked about great things happening in great teaching. What do you think was your biggest chess mishap? I lost a game once in an international master round robin in 11 moves as white, where if I had won, I would have scored an IM norm. That was not a happy day in the household. That was not a happy day in the household. 11 moves, I blundered a check on a5. I had an unguarded piece on b5 in a French, and I got a check with the queen, and they picked off my bishop. If I had won that game, I would have scored an IM norm. That was a big mishap. There was actually another one, which I, funnily enough, consider less embarrassing. I lost the game once on time because I thought that we played with a different time control. So it was in the Hungarian team championships, and usually in the tournaments where I used to play, in particular the first Saturday tournaments, the time control was 2 hours for 40, 1 hour for 20, and then half an hour till flag fall. And the Hungarian team championship didn't have that last 30 seconds added to the equation. And I had an end game where I had rook bishop against rook, which I won in the past twice, and so I thought I would try it, although technically it's a draw, but it's very hard to hold. And can't take this because of the check, and my flag fell, and I went like, yeah, please, where is my extra 30 minutes? And then they went like, no 30 minutes, buddy, you lost. Now that hurt. Yeah, he fell for this. I think that was the most shocking too. I didn't experience anything. I mean, there was another story, but that includes people that are close to me and people that I like who did very embarrassing things at a certain tournament. Usually I abort games that start least like this, by the way. But I'm not going to do that now. So yeah, I will not tell or share that story out of courtesy for the people who are involved, but there was some embarrassing stuff in that one for sure. Let's sack a pawn and see how we go with that. Okay. So now I just want to develop like mad and hope for him to take all my pawns. How would you evaluate the state of chess in Hungary nowadays? Back when I played in Zalakaros tournament, it seemed to me that you have quite a few strong young players, and of course there's a huge tradition. Both correct, as in there is a huge tradition. If I go bishop e3, queen b2, castles, he has got this 95 move. That I find a little bit annoying. Alright, one more non-copyright and then we go back to... Oh, one more copyright and then we go back to safety. Yeah, the current Hungarian situation is not really great. We just won the right to organize the 2024 Chess Olympiad, but the team is in shambles, really. Because the next generation coming up is not really coming up. We have got the amazingly talented Richard Rapport, but behind him, because I consider this extremely disrespectful. I made a video about this called the refutation of the bone cloud, and a lot of the chess community hated on me, and I don't care because I still consider it very bad manners. I think if I sit down to play a game of chess, then by definition my attitude towards the game should be that I'm trying everything in my power to beat you. That's the only way to show respect to your opponent. That you rock up and you try your very best to beat them. That's the maximum you can do, but that's also the bare minimum as far as I see it. If after e4 you play h5 against me, you're telling me that I am a piece of junk and you can beat me with this garbage as well, instead of trying your best. And whilst I'm a nobody in the world of chess, but that's just how I see it. Yeah, Bearcash probably at the moment, or Benji, Gledura. Yeah, I was about to say that, well, this backfired on my opponent, and the Hikaru comment backfired too, because he has proven himself multiple times actually. The kid is a little bit crazy, and he's not managing himself too well. Actually, I'm not playing this. So, in terms of crazy, what I mean is that he has got a very strange approach towards the game itself, but also towards managing himself. I think he has got one of the worst managements in the 2700 club. I mean, it's always interesting to listen to your fellow colleagues' criticism, because more often than not you will find that there is an element of truth in there. Now, what element is the truth is always debatable. So I think Hikaru may have a point that Richard hasn't really played a lot of tournaments where the top of the top was playing. We will never know until he actually does play in one of those tournaments. I think the main problem in case of Fraport at the moment, the main issue is the fact that he doesn't have a management that actually can achieve for him to be invited to very important and prestigious tournaments. For starters, that it doesn't exist, as far as I'm aware anyway. They're stopping these knights to come in here. They're aiming to play a4, b3 and knight c4, and that's how you shut down a Benku setup. So yeah, he should be able to be playing all these big tournaments, but probably it's a weird time to criticize his management because there are no over-the-board tournaments going on anyway, so we don't know whether he would be playing Weikanze, Hugeven, wherever these big tournaments, Linares, you know, all the big ones. Love, I don't wanna be in... Oh, okay, sorry, we need to go back to copyright free before we get burned really badly. This odd little rook move is just to remove my rook from the diagonal of the bishop. Look, he also doesn't really foster a very good relationship with the Hungarian Chess Federation. That doesn't really help either. So there is a lot going on there which is a bit vague to me, and I don't know the answers to all the questions, so I don't want to pretend I know what's going on. But I do know for a fact that his relationship with the Hungarian Federation is also far from good. Yeah, I am playing, viewers. I got confused by this rook move. I don't understand what he's trying to do. I'm taking the orders if they come in, buddy, so we'll see. Oh, did he blunder this? He's desperate to get his queen out here. This is a good song for starters. Oh, okay, nice there. Okay, let's swing across. Oh no, 94. Maybe queen f3 just to deny those squares. I actually like this move f5. I will do it. Now I will put the bishop here. So in about half an hour, guys, or a little bit less, I'm going to raid my own channel. And what that is going to mean is that we are going to be... yeah, on my channel. Did he say Najdorf? What? Is he singing Najdorf, Najdorf? No, he's not singing Najdorf. Just checking. I have no idea why he's chucking random pieces at me. Okay, this is hanging with a checkerino, sir. Yeah, this is definitely a good bunch of songs now. Ooh, he keeps up the sacking tendencies. Quite amazingly, we didn't get raided today at all. Yesterday I started streaming on the Lichess server and we got like 2 big raids in the first 20 minutes. That's a nice mate there. I think my greatest plateau in chess was when I quit playing. Ooh, this is gonna be tough. Mr. Chess Essentials, Mr. Nemec. I don't even know what I'm doing here, boys and chicas. But no, in general I would say that my progression was fairly smooth for the most part. Can I go h5, knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes, knight g5. Yeah, let's go crazy. Oh, the Kugelbuch didn't happen, that's right. Our German friends didn't come. When did I quit playing? When I went to university, essentially, although I did play during uni still. But nowhere near as much as I would have otherwise. Did we do the bluffery, you know, take, knight g5, castles, queen h5, h6. Knight e6, bishop takes, pawn takes. I'm shredding a lot of material there. Or I could just take this, but then why do I go here? Take knight in. He take knight g5 and knight f6. So he here. Castles takes h6. Go in. Yeah, addiction is dangerous, sir. Are we getting outplayed here real hardcore? H5, H6. Knight E6, Knight E6, D6. Yeah, we are. I misplayed this. Bugger. Okay. It would take a lot of effort to recover to the early years now. No, I didn't say that you should play them opponents so badly that so badly that it demoralizes them. I applied it mostly to positions where you are already winning. To come up with plans and ideas that, yeah, hurt your opponents a lot. That, in general, is a very, very good piece of advice in my opinion. You should do that. Bonclad is never going to achieve a clean victory. I talked about shattering their plans, destroying their hopes. Bonclad never ever achieves that. That gives hope because it's garbage. I never promote garbage moves. Ever. Which a lot of geniuses, by the way, call elitism, which is just the biggest bonkers I've heard in my life. In fact, anytime I hear elitism, usually it comes from absolute stupid arguments, or worse still, the entire lack of arguments. Yes, pretty much like playing good chess, and the idea to promote good chess for most people is like, oh, you are an elitist gatekeeper, blah blah. It's like, get out of here. That is basically the type of thinking that leads to people losing their sense of values and being unable to distinguish between someone who is a good player or puts out good content versus someone who doesn't. And I insist that we should retain that. Which I could take this with the knight if I wanted to, but I don't want to. So bishop takes, pawn takes. Queen e3, bishop takes, pawn takes. Seems holdable. Maybe. That was a mistake, actually. The first one he has made. I guess it should be fairly drawish now. If I wanted to win, I would play p6. But I don't think that realistically I have hopes of winning here. Actually, let's try to win this. I just offered a draw which he kindly declined. So let's see where it takes us. No castling chess is nonsense chess as far as I'm concerned. I missed this move and it's a good one. I missed that move and that is a good one. I missed that move and that was a good one. So I'm not going up to the 3rd rank because then pins might hurt me. Let's go. Just pass. I want queen g5 next. Okay. I missed the check, bugger. Okay, and now he can come in here. We might be dead, folks. Oh my god, I missed the check there. Shoot. He actually had a better move than what he did, I reckon. But this could hurt me a lot too. Yeah, I think I'm dead here too. Because 2 pawns are too many. Oh my god, I forgot to play b7. Well played. That was actually a very interesting plan that he played here with this king up. I wonder what I needed to do there. Here, but yeah, I missed this g4 plan at all, totally. So take would have been a safe draw, and then here to deny this. Fair enough. Fair enough. And the opening was total garbage by me. This is a bad line. So I just e4 instantly. I knew that was. So, yeah, fair enough. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. Well played. You are correct in that there were no castling. So castling was introduced by the Europeans in the 1500s, along with a number of other changes from the Arabic version of the chess game, including the double move of the pawns, the bishop's diagonals extended, the queen movement extended, en passant. The Europeans changed a lot in the game. Alright, after this game, guys, we are going to raid my channel and we'll continue there. Yeah, queen slide castling is always a juicy thing to do for sure. Oh, Shogi is an insanely complicated game though, so pawn chains don't really play a role in that. The king, strongest piece. No, I reckon it was the rook. I reckon it was the rook. No, that's alright, Pablo. I don't see it twice anyway. So now these pawns are rather exposed or weak, or I don't even know what to call them. So we just trade and win them, that's the idea. Interesting. Why do people not raid? I don't get that. Not raid me, but I would raid Lichess for sure if I was a streamer. Streaming on Lichess, and the Lichess official channel is on. Why wouldn't you raid that? I don't get that. Anyway. Chinese checkers. No, I do not know that. In fact, I don't even know how to play shogi, but I understand the concept of the game, and I understand that that is very similar to the normal crazy house chess, which is really a lot of fun. Go! That is way too complicated, mate. Go! By the way, you're not allowed to talk to me now, you just beat me. Like, get out. How dare you? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. This knight needs a new destination, but I don't know where to go with it. F4 would be good. How do we get to F4, folks? From E2, how do we go to E2? Yeah, it's getting tough. I want this horse here. I mean, I could go here, but that's not helping us a lot. Actually, let's read out here. Move the bishop and then chuck the horse to F4. Mollum. Good old windmill game in Hungarian, that's a good one. If a little bit simple. That was an unfortunate blunder. Is there any game change rule that I think would no, I think this is perfect as it is. The same way how I think that changing the rules of tennis or soccer or football correctly known for that matter would also be a mistake. There are things that are perfect as they are. Why on earth would you want to muck around with them and potentially make it worse? I don't get that. No, I think the touch move rule has a very, very good place in chess, because otherwise people will be touching their pieces all the time. And it's distracting, and yeah, it's just not there. I mean, you're a grown-up, right? So control your body. Touch stuff when you want to move it. That's the way I see it, at least. Oh, exactly. Andy, man, you are so correct on that one. Absolutely. Chess is extremely cruel. It's a very brutal and cruel game. No, Ampassan is super important too. No way that I would remove that. It's extremely important. Why would you remove Ampassan? That doesn't make any sense. Alright, this is the last game that I'm playing before I raid myself. Ampassan is vitally important, because otherwise, if there are two pawns on files like the one highlighted, they could actually walk past each other without having an opportunity to take each other, which is nonsense. I have heard of Fog of War chess, and I'm not a fan, really. I also don't understand how someone like Nigel Short, who I respect a fair bit for a lot of things, could think that making stalemate a win is a good idea. Like, that undermines fundamentally so much that we know about chess that it just doesn't make any sense at all. To me. That is potentially one of the biggest nonsense I have heard from someone so established and so knowledgeable about chess as Nigel Short. So in this structure, a3 was essentially a waste of a move because b4, although is part of the plan for me, but now I'm all the more inclined to go for it instead of being stopped. Actually, I'm thinking if I could do it right now. Take, and then the king is rather weak there already. I mean, he has knight d5 takes, knight f6, king e7, that's that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I think no castling is nonsense. When do I think I will become a GM? Oh, mate. Never. Never ever. Never ever will I become a GM, mostly because I have got no desire whatsoever. Or, well, I probably have desire, but I have no intention to pursue that, and I do absolutely nothing to get there. But I don't even have the ambition, so I think when I said I have no desire, I wasn't far off of the truth. Everything I would need to improve to get to GM level. I would need to brush up on my openings an awful lot. I would need to become a lot sharper in calculation. The whole shebang would need to go much better. I don't know what rules you are referring to in relation to GM Ashley. What was it? I don't know what rules GM Ashley introduced that were new. That's a good move there. I have to watch knight d5 a little bit here and there. How hard is it to become a GM from 1 out of 1,000? I don't know what that means. But in general, reaching GM level in chess is very difficult. I mean, I don't really care about this pawn to be captured. But I don't even want to give him that joy. I might even castle actually. I'm just tuck away my king on h8. But admittedly it's a bit risky. Queen d2. Okay, I don't understand that move. Oh, a castle. Knight a4. Okay, he's definitely playing very provocatively, and I still don't want to give him that pawn that he so desperately wants. We'll come here and we're going to try to build up some attack. Free knight, no, bishop takes, rook takes was covering it. No, I don't think that a lot of free time would do it, unless you are an extremely talented dude. Actually now after here, bishop takes, rook takes is very interesting. But also take, I mean take f5 But then maybe, yeah, he has got some rook transfers. No, I like this move. I will go with this. Because after takes here, there's a pin here. Maybe it wasn't that great, I don't know. Because if he manages to finish development with bishop d3, I think it wouldn't have been so easy for me to show. Actually, I want this. Funnily enough, this rook is a good defender. And if we trade, then I will be able to utilize the weak dark squares. Whereas if he keeps on munching on material, he's going to be burnt very badly very soon. E.g. after bishop d3 I have takes game over. So he really needs to be careful here. Oh bugger, I didn't see the check. This is hanging. Yeah, I misplayed this somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere. Oh, Checkerino. Yeah, this is poor play by me. This is poor play by me. Oh, poor guy. He had me on the ropes and instead got mated. Ouch. Oh boy, that I didn't deserve. I want to see actually where I messed this up because yeah, this a3 move was not good at all. And funnily enough, the computer still likes it. Number one choice by the computer is a3, whereas opening theory considers only bishop takes f6 and knight takes c6. Unreal. Unreal. Now b4 was correct. Rook b8 was correct. Oh man, I missed f5. What a doozy. Beautiful pawn sack with the idea of destroying them on the diagonal. I wouldn't have to necessarily find a coach, but it would make it easier to work with someone. Yeah, it would make it easier. Alrighty folks, here's what's gonna happen now. I'm going to raid myself, and so we are going to go over to my channel where the show will continue. I hope that you have been having fun, and I would like you to not to leave now. So we are going to do this now. So I'm going to turn this one on. We're going to fire up the raid. And we will see how we are going.